On a rainy night, Laura chose a remote road to get home as soon as possible. Suddenly, she saw a car strangely parked on the side of the road. When she passed by, she looked into the car and found a woman staring blankly ahead, as if thinking about something very important. As the rain was getting heavier, she did not choose to get out of the car to check. Unexpectedly, her action made her life change dramatically. The next morning, her husband Matthew told her that a female driver had a car accident in Blackwater Lane near their home. Hearing this news, Laura began to recall what happened yesterday. She was surprised to find that perhaps the place where the car accident happened was the path she passed yesterday. So she did not answer Matthew, but turned and went to the bathroom. She began to check the news. She wanted to confirm her guess, but she did not want Matthew to know that she chose that path to get home quickly, because not long ago, Laura's mother had just passed away. In order to inherit her mother's castle, they chose to move to the castle in the town. Soon, Laura became a high school teacher in a school in the town. Just last night, other teachers held a welcome ceremony for Laura. After dinner, she received a caring call from Matthew, during which she promised him that she would not take that remote path. However, since there was a large truck behind her and it kept honking, she had no choice but to turn to that path and happened to run into the crime scene. Laura confirmed that the crime scene in the news was the place she passed by last night. The news reported that the identity of the female driver had not been determined. Since she was just passing by and it was raining heavily at the time, she did not see the situation clearly, so she did not choose to call the police, but went out to meet her friend Jenny. But she could not imagine that this case was closely related to her. Her memory seemed to be confused, and she seemed to have a premonition of something bad after she went home from shopping. After she went upstairs, she saw a man in a hat standing outside the window and looking at her. She quickly called her husband, but the man disappeared when Matthew came to the window. She tried her best to explain to Matthew that there was really someone looking at her in that position just now, and Matthew was used to his wife's abnormal behavior. It turns out that after Laura's mother died, Laura sometimes had hallucinations.